Good morning, NFA. Today is March 23rd, and it is an A-Day. Attention seniors, if you need assistance with college and scholarship applications, please stop by the Career Center during lunch or study hall. Someone will be available to assist you every Wednesday until April 6th. Attention Cohort 2019. It's scheduling time. Please check your cohort counselor's Google Classroom for the links to the 2022 to 2023 course elective sheet, course catalog, and online course request form. Any questions, please email your counselors, Mrs. Roman and Mrs. Wilson. If you would like extra help in Spanish, please consider signing up for the Empire program. Miss Pimentel is tutoring all levels on Tuesdays and Thursdays, room 145 from 2:20 to 3:50. Attendance incentive for Cohort 2018. Cohort 2018 is excited to announce a monthly attendance incentive contest for the remainder of the school year. Students with the best attendance and the most improved attendance will be entered into a drawing for gift cards and other prizes. 10 winners will be announced on GBTV. Attention summer job seekers. The Summer Youth Employment Program applications are now available in the NFA main guidance office. The student must return the completed application to the email or mailing address listed on the application. Please do not return completed applications to the guidance office as this will delay processing. The application deadline is April 7th. Sign up for the book club. There are only 9 spots available and they fill up quickly. Stop by the library to register with either Mrs. Christie or Mrs. O'Neill. Club starts April 6, 2022, after school in the library. We will be discussing the first 2 parts. There will be additional meetings on April 20th and May 4th. Please remember that there are no after-school buses at this time, so you must provide your own transportation. Any questions, please email Mrs. O'Neill. And have a great day, NFA.
So, what are you guys doing after school today?
I think we should play GTA later.
Bro, you're god-awful at GTA.
Yeah, I really feel like you would rage on GTA.
I wonder what that would be like, though. Yeah, to be honest with you guys, I really don't think we should play GTA.
Alright, how about we all just play Fortnite? We all love the game.
Bro, you suck at Fortnite.
I suck at Fortnite? Bro, you suck at Fortnite.
I got a gold scar.
Why am I doing the Take the L dance?
Alright, Sam, I think I know what game we're gonna play. Call of Duty.
I can't play that game, man. I have a bowling tournament this weekend. I'm sorry.
Hi, this is Trainer Bob, and today I'm going to be going over a very common sports injury to the wrist and hand. I'm going to discuss the evaluation techniques and also go over taping techniques using pre-wrap, athletic tape, and ProForm to wrap the wrist to prevent injury from reoccurring. First, to determine how severe the injury is, I'll have to go through an evaluation. To evaluate a wrist injury, I first have to do a 5-step process. The first in the process is the history. I would ask the athlete a series of questions on how the injury occurred and what happened to he or she and determine my next step. So how did this injury happen?
I fell in gym.
After the history, I would attain an observation of the injury. That would be me looking for obvious deformities or bleeding or cuts or anything like that before I proceed to the next step, which is palpation. Okay, so she fell on her wrist in gym, and now I'm looking at her wrist for the observation part. She does not appear to have any deformities or bleeding. So I'll move into the actual assessment. Palpation is me actually physically touching the athlete's injured body part, so I would be looking for bony prominences and any muscle or tendon issues that they might be having. I'm going to feel around her elbow, work down toward her wrist. When always examining an injury, you want to examine the joint above and joints below the actual injured area. So starting at the elbow and working down, I don't feel any bony deformities or anything that would cause any kind of alarm to me that this is going to be anything very serious. After palpation, I would then assess the range of motion, and I would have the athlete go through an active range of motion test where I would have them move the injured body part and see for any range of motion discrepancies. I'm now going to have Megan show me some range of motion and see what actually causes her pain. If we push her hand down, does that cause you pain?
No.
No. And how about if we bring your hand up?
Yes, that's very painful.
Okay, and that's one of the most common mechanisms of how to injure your wrist. When you do fall down, you put your hand out and cause a hyperextension injury. After I assess that, I would test for strength and then proceed to the wrapping technique for support, and then discuss the treatment plan after that. To tape a wrist, first, after assessing the wrist injury, I would determine what we're trying to prevent from happening, and then I would tape to prevent the wrist from either going into hyperextension or hyperflexion. Then I would tape accordingly using athletic tape, Proform, and a pre-wrap to support the wrist and to not allow it to move in directions which cause the athlete pain. So to tape a wrist, first I'd have the athlete open her hand nice and wide and kind of just push into me a little bit. That's going to stabilize the wrist from going up and down when I tape it. The first thing I'm going to do is apply a little pre-wrap. This is applied so the actual tape with the adhesive on it doesn't irritate the skin while it's on the athlete. I'm going to go around the hand and the wrist for maximum support. Now I'll use a little athletic tape and apply that right over the pre-wrap. There's a series of strips, first starting from up on the arm down toward the wrist. You want to get at least 3 or 4 strips on the arm before you actually get to the wrist joint. There's the 4 strips, and now I'll apply a figure 8 strip through the hand and back to the wrist. This is the most common tape job for this type of injury to the wrist, the hyperextension injury. If Megan decides that she would like a little more support to her injured wrist, I would then apply what's called Proform. Using the same technique, she would then open her hand, push into me again, and I would go over this with the Proform. This is a cohesive tape, which means that it only sticks to itself, not to Megan, so you don't need pre-wrap. It won't stick to her or irritate her skin. So then I would go over this for an additional support. And this will also conform to her wrist and hand and make it a little bit more supported. And there you have it. And that's how you would treat an injured wrist from an athlete here at NFA.